No, because I still need a checksum for the directory, so I still need to do the thing. I can just skip it for right now, but it's not going to be correct. So let's just debug skipping directory. Is this a file object? Metadata is file. Okay, so name. I don't own name anymore, right? Oh, and then you're returning your thing. That's the other problem. Okay. Okay, so then this needs to be an option. Okay, so then we'll push our file object. Is there like a push if? That would be really cool. Right now I don't think it matters too much. Okay, so one layer of these, and then we debug the objects. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, so we have all the blobs. That's great. So here, cargo toml, test, your git, cargo lock, readme, code crafters, cat file. Now, if I were to run this on my own, so git write tree, and then we have to do a git, is like ls tree? Yeah, ls tree, and then this hash. This is what we have. So we have get attributes. Oh, we don't have get attributes here. That's interesting. Get ignore file. We don't have that one. Cargo lock, cargo toml, readme, code crafters, YAML. So the source, so we need the directory source as a tree, and then test and your get. And I think I have those. Test and your get. Okay. Oh, extend some value is basically push if none equals false. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, it ignores hidden file. Oh, it ignores hidden files by default. Oh, okay. We can fix that. Okay, so name walk builder hidden enables. Okay, so enables ignoring is enabled by default. So I want false. So if we run you again, what was that? Whoa. Whoa. You went into .get. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It went into .get. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to, okay, so hold on, let's. Okay, so we're gonna create an ignore file. It is in there. Reload. Throw you in there. Let's try you again. That was much better. Okay, so we have so these must be the directories that we're seeing. So cargo test your get cargo lock .get ignore readme code crafters .get ignore get ignore get attributes. Okay, so we're seeing all the blobs are working correctly, so that's good. Now we need to do the directories. Yeah, it only ignored .get because it starts with a dot. So that's that was good to know. And it was interesting because the first time it went in there was because my other code was recursively going in because I had two walks essentially side by side. So it was like maybe a little bit of false expectations that we set for ourselves. Okay, so filter entry could work for this. Yeah. But first of all, I have to also figure out the two .nones here. So we have two directories. So if you're a directory, let's see. Now, hold on. Okay, so we've got that. Now, what I want to do is I don't want to skipping direct. Did I put skipping directory in here? Yeah, skipping directory source and skipping directory dot. I could check to see if it's dot. When we take a look at this one, yeah, look at this. Library is not in here at all. So I want to run tree on that, but I don't want it to actually step into the directory. Just give me the directory name. And then the recursive stuff should work again. Okay, so recurse, no. Ooh, max depth. The maximum depth to recurse. The default none imposes no depth restrictions. Probably 1 then? Max depth 1? Okay. Oh, expected an an option. Interesting. Okay. Someone. I usually don't see options on the builder pattern because like then I could basically say like, hey, if I'm setting a max depth, that is a sum. Like I'm setting that, right? I guess I could be updating it later on too. Okay, so let's do that and let's try this again. So I should, okay, so we're skipping source, but I should not see like lib.rs. I don't. Okay, perfect. I don't think I see anything in here, but here, let's to make this a little bit nicer. Instead of debug, well, I like that. I want to write out. So let's do a print line. Of just the objects, which means I need to, let's see, these are tree object. These are tree object. Okay, so we're going to write what are we going to write? We're going to write just the name of this, right? So we're just going to have the name here. And I care about self dot name. Okay. Are you upset because Oh, a vec option. Oh, because it's an option. Fine. I'll do that. Well, That's not gonna work, is it? Let's do... You're still going to be an option, aren't you? Oh, I want a filter map. I want a filter map. I want to object map. And you're actually just gonna be a string. Cannot move out. Oh, but it's found a... Okay, fine. I will clone you. I don't really care. I don't care that much. Let's see. Cannot move out of shared reference. Oh, I can do... Oh, as ref would work a lot better. Yeah. Okay. No errors. And so now I have these objects to display. I should be able to print line objects to display. Well, because a vector doesn't implement display. Fine. I'll do that. That should be a little bit nicer though. A little bit easier to see what we're working with. There we go. Okay, so we have panicked on line 57. Not yet implemented. Okay, where's my print line? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we have cargo toml, test, your get, cargo lock, ignore, readme, code crafters, get ignore, get attributes. And I'm ignoring dot and I'm ignoring source. So, okay, I think that's perfect. Let's see. Even if they want to support taking an option, just use impl into option, much nicer API. Wait, for which thing? Instead of my display? Oh, you're talking about tree object? I could just make tree object take impl? Oh, yeah. Oh, for the max depth people. Okay, for the tree walker. Yeah. For the walker builder, walk builder. Yeah, I think that would work too. Although, wait. You're watching without audio. You can't hear this. Hold on. There. All right. So because T implements into option T, one into would be the same as someone. Yeah. That would make a lot more sense. At least to me, it would make a lot more sense. Okay, so we have the name of these files, which means that we can implement our. Okay, so I don't need to. Oh, I do need to join this again, don't I? So wait, we have a for object. Okay, so I have this object in here. Okay, so I have the file path here before I do my if. So we get the file path and we clone that, but this is only if okay, so if the name is equal to dot, is it dot or dot? I think it's dot. Okay, so if name is equal to dot, then I want to continue. We're done here. If the name is not equal to dot, then let's go ahead and get our current file path, and we're going to join in the name. So that's going to be like source. We're going to recursively run write tree object, which now again walks just that one tree path. Okay. I then create a tree object from this, and you no longer need to be options. Which means, okay, this thing, object to display, we can now just do objects again. Can I get that out you? No, because the vec doesn't implement display. Okay. You're good. Okay, let's try you. Panicked at. Oh, look at that. Okay, so on an array, try to find source. Oh, I was really hoping once it would get there, the name of it would be dot again. Yeah. If name equals path. Ooh, that might work. Yeah. Okay, so if I wonder if I can do this here. If name equals, would it be the file path? I think I can do that. Can't compare string with path, and so I want if the name is the same as the file path is everything, right? Hold on. I want to debug the, I guess, name and then the file path. Okay, so name is dot, file path is dot. Okay, so if name is the same as file path, name, okay. All right, so if name is the same as file path, file path. I guess to stir work, right? What are you? Are you an option? You're an option. Let's unwrap or default that, because that will be just an empty string, and so that would work. Oh, source. It still found source. It must not be exactly the same. Oh yeah, look at that. So its name is source, and then a file path is ./source. That's the problem. Oh, the path you give to Walk Builder. Oh yeah. That could work too. If okay, let's debug name and this path and see what we got. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, I'm debugging the path and the name. I want to see what that is. So over here, we're gonna cargo run. Okay, so yeah, in this case we do have dot source and then dot. Oh, wait a second. That's not gonna work. Oh, wait, now we can just check. Okay, path is always that. Okay, hold on. If the path is always dot, then we can go back to if the path is equal to dot. Then let's see. Oh, it could also be the first entry in the iter, so it could just be, well, I don't want to skip it the first time I'm in there, right? I just want to skip it afterwards, so I'm not sure. Okay, so if I do that, this might work. Okay, here we go. So here's our tree objects. So we have cargo toml, test, okay. You think skip is the proper solution? So the only reason why I'm concerned about skip up here in this walk builder is because I don't want to skip the first time I run this, right? I only want it to skip on the second or further recurses. Is that true? Am I maybe I don't. Wait, no, I think you're right. It would only skip dot. Oh, wait. You're right. I can get that completely. So build. Wait, is there like, I can't skip there, so I have to skip after the build, right? So skip one. We panicked on line. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be on main line 50. Yeah, not yet implemented. Here, but where's my? Oh, it was an empty array. Okay, so hold on. Why would this be an empty array? So therefore, none of these happen? That's weird. It feels weird. No, look at that. Okay, so here happens. Okay, so you're not really Okay, so we're getting into here. We objects push at the end of this loop. And I want to print line the objects. Are you saying that we got no objects? Huh, interesting. Strange. Okay, so if meta is file, object new, so that puts you in here. Okay, so if I try to debug the file object as it comes in, without taking ownership of it. Okay. Okay. So I am pushing you in. I have, okay, so file objects, objects push, why are you empty? Why? I assume that this is, okay, hold on. Debug will show me if that's really the array that I think that it is. Yeah, just an empty array. Your recurse doesn't give its results. Write tree objects. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We never actually got the recursive stuff working in the initial time. Oh, yeah. Okay, that would explain it. Okay, so we recurse into here, and then I need to return I need to return the checksum, this checksum. So instead of creating a okay, so we create that we push you in there. This is fine, and then I need to return the checksum of self. We need to return a checksum. Oh, we need to write the entire object thing. Oh, ugh. Okay, so hold on. Let's return right now. Okay. I am a checksum. Okay, so I am a checksum. To own that. Now if I run you, there we go. Okay, so the ones that are directories are I am a checksum. You have to just trust that it's a checksum, right? Like totally fine. We have our checksum here. Now, before I finish up with the checksum, the other thing that I remembered is that the order in which we do this is really, really, really important. So if I want this to be the same general idea, let's git add that to get you. I want to do a git was it right tree, and we'll do this to get the other way around. Nope. Wait, what did I do for that? I did something at a okay, well, whatever. Get ls tree. Oh, here's what I can do. Get right. Okay, get ls tree. Get right tree. There. Okay, so this is what I need to have come out of it. We need the mode, the type, the SHA-1 sum, and then the get attributes, and then the file itself, which I think we can do is a get. Oh, is this actual name? This might be the contents of the file. Okay, this might be the contents of the file. If I do a get, is it read file? Not ls tree. Oh, get cat. So get cat file. And I want this. Will you work? Okay, yeah. So this is the file that we're trying to create. We need to create this file specifically. So if I remember correctly, it starts with tree space the size and then a null, and then we basically do each of these lines which terminates in a null. So we need to do that. Okay, so the other thing here is that they want me to order these in alphabetical order. Now, if we look at, okay, so we have this one, and then we also have ours. Is incorrect. So the order is incorrect here because we have our cargo to Tamal. Okay, so we have our test. Okay, so I need to order these in order of name, which we can do. Okay, so we have right trees. We get all that stuff out here. So we have our objects. Okay, so let's objects. Now I can't. I don't care about the sort of equal elements. Yeah, I'm okay with unstable because it's just the names of them, and that's all that matters. With a comparator function, okay, so I need to do that with a comparator function. So we're gonna have an object, and I want the, is it gonna be compare? Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have partial compare, so we have object, oh, and then it's two things, so it's A and B. We have A dot name partial compare to B dot name. Mismatch types expected enum standard compare ordering found option standard compare ordering. Oh, do I need to unwrap you? Sure. The name is always there, so that should be fairly safe. Okay, so if I run that, then okay, yeah, get attributes, get ignore, dot ignore, and then that's the same as what we saw up here. Attributes. Okay, so I think we're doing with that. I should be able to use my key instead. Oh, wait. I didn't even look at that. Sorts the slice with a key extraction function, but not, what's the key function? Sort. This is a vector, right? So we have a and then we get, no, we have sort from that. Okay, sort unstable by key. The current algorithm is based on pattern. Okay. Pattern defeating quicksort. Lovely. I love that name. Oh, I can just hand it the thing. Oh, that's so much easier. Yeah, okay. I like it. So then we just get the object, and I want the object dot name. Oh, which you don't. We have to clone you. But if we do that, then okay, you're still in order. So that's good. So we have this. Then as part of this, so I need to, when we write the tree object, we return the checksum. In order to get the checksum, I need to create a file. I could impl on tree. Oh, I can impl on tree object to. No, I can't do that because we have a bunch of tree objects. I need to put them all into a single file. That's not going to be in tree object. Although in tree object, I could implement. Okay, so we can change our display for this to create you. And then we could hand it the vector, and then we could just run display on each one to sort of push into the string and then display that. That kind of makes sense. So this is going to be, we want the mode. So it's going to be mode. I want the type. I want the checksum. That does seem to be a tab, doesn't it? So we want a tab, and then we want the name. Okay, so we want self.mode, self.object type, self.checksum, and then we have our self.name. Okay, and we return that. Oh, and then object type. Okay, so you need to implement display. What are you trying to do? Oh, this impl function mode. Okay, so I want. So just called mode on it. Okay. I don't actually need you to be a reference because I'm not taking ownership of you. Yeah, I am cheating and just hard coding what the mode is. I tried changing the mode and then running get like the actual get commands, and they never changed. So I kind of don't know what's going on with it, and therefore it's a hard coded thing until it errors out. Okay, so we have you. Computers were a mistake. Storing modes in the repo is a setting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a good question. What is in my .git? Oh, I can't. That git config is not going to have anything secret in it, right? No. Here's what we have in here. Oh, file mode equals true. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, so by I think that's by default. Interesting. Okay. Either way, this should work for the system that we're working on right now. Okay, so I get that mode. So now we can get the mode for each tree object, which means when I'm creating a file, I want to create this as a new function here. So we're gonna have a function create tree file. We're gonna take in the objects, which is a vec of tree object. I don't know how long it's gonna be, and then we're gonna return back. I guess we'll return back a string. So let's start with the our results. Okay. It's a lowercase result. That should be fine. Okay, result equals create tree file. No, let me just call this tree file. Tree file equals string new. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we want it's going to be the exact same thing as we did with hash object, where we start with where is it? It's I'm looking for blob. Yeah, expected result. Okay, so we're gonna have blob space and then the size of everything else and then a null. So I need the size. Can I get that from objects? Our size can be equal to objects. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Okay, so I can iter. I think we're gonna have to. Well, I could map. I could map, but I think it might be better to reduce. We're going to reduce, and then in here we have the two things. We have our accumulator. This is going to be our total size, like our accumulated size. And then we're going to start with the current size. So the object. And I want to get the... Oh, you know what? Before I even do that, I need to convert the objects into the right string, right? So and I need to display them. Oh, it's called fold. Oh, okay. I can fold it. I'm too used to like just going straight to reduce from JavaScript land. I want to, we can just format this. So format, and this will be the object. And we'll collect this back into a vector, but now of string. Yes, I know, we're totally not doing the thing. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's try fold. Do we do that on the iterator or on the object? On the iterator. Fold. Folds every element into an accumulator by applying an operation returning the final result. Okay. Fold takes two arguments, an initial value and a closure with two arguments, an accumulator and an element. Okay, so fold, our initial value is going to be 0. And then in here, we're going to have our closure with two elements. So that's here going to be a 0. We're going to have the accumulator and the object. And I want to return the object. I want to, as bytes. Is it as bytes dot length? It might be that, right? Oh, I do accumulator plus. That's what we're returning. Okay, so now I have the size. I have the name in the objects. I haven't taken ownership of them, of the objects. So, oh, but I lost these, which means I lost the names. So I need, what are you? You're the, oh no, but this will be fine. This will be fine. Everything will be okay. And then I want to end you with a null, right? So we're going to format. Okay, the object with a null at the end. I can't remember if it requires me not to have a new line. Format will add a new line in, and that might be okay. And it might not be okay, and I don't remember anymore. Okay, so we got our size, we got that stuff. Now I want to create, we now want to append the files. We're going to do tree file. We're going to push. Oh, we can push stir. Oh wait, it's not going to be push stir. It's going to be push an actual string because we need to format tree space, and then this is going to be our size. Null. Oh, this is going to have to, oh, format doesn't add a new line. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay, excellent. What are you upset about? Mismatch expected. Oh, okay. Oh, push stir. Okay. Push stir. Okay, so we add you in there. So there's our first lines, and now I want to, can I extend with a string? I don't think I can. I don't think I can do like tree file. I totally can. Extends a collection. Okay. Can I give it a? Okay. Our objects. What are you? The trait bound. Extend a string is not satisfied. Oh, wait, do I need to tell it what it is? So objects is a vector of strings. Oh, I need to make sure that there's stirs. or they're actually owned strings. Okay. Okay, so I could just give it ownership of the objects because we're done with them, right? So we now have tree file, we now have that thing, and so now I return tree file. Okay, so up here now I can create the tree file. Okay, so we sorted by this, and now I want to let the tree file is equal to create the tree file. We pass it the objects, and you're going to give me a string back. So let's go ahead and print the tree file and sort of see what we're getting. You found an actual owned vec. We'll just do you. No errors. So let's run this. Okay, so we have okay, so tree 360. Oh, weird. I have the mode coming in twice on every single one of them. Mode is coming in twice. That's not right. Oh, this is, wait, I think I know what the problem is. Oh, shoot. This is a recursive function. That's terrible. This is not going to work. We need to change our expectations a little bit. So I need to create the tree objects. That's fine. But wait, was I smart about this? Write tree object, is my, that is my recursive function, and I actually was kind of smart about this and then forgot that I was smart about this. We have this function up here that's actually being called from main. And what I probably want to do is have it return. Oh, but that's not gonna, is that gonna work? I do need to create a new file for this for each one, don't I? Yeah, okay. Right, because I get the checksum of the file that I create. So okay, never mind. I do need to do this. So we objects, we sort that. I tree file and I create that. Down here, create tree file. I want to throw you in there. Okay, so we have our tree and then the size and then 0. And so we see that. And then, okay, so tree file, okay, so tree 630, 0, and then I see mode. Now I have the display here. Oh, mode and object type. Oh, yeah. I actually just, okay, I need to implement display for this. No, let's see. I could do it with a new one, but let's just return. Okay, so let's get the name equals match on self. Okay, so if it's a blob, we're gonna return. What are you supposed to be? Always lowercase. Okay, so I get the name out of here, and then I want to write that. With the name. Okay. Oh, you're down here. And then that should make you work, right? Okay, so let's try you. Okay, so we have tree 610. Okay, 1000. Yeah, okay. So this is working now. Okay, so I think this is working. Now we have this tree 00 because the file doesn't have anything in there, right? Okay, so we have you. Okay, so then I want to take this and okay, so we've created a tree, so that's in a string. I need to write that tree to a file. So we need to write tree to file. So we're gonna have the I guess we have the content, which is gonna be a stir. We have a result, so we're just gonna have a result. And I probably don't care about that, do I? I just want to write this to a file. And oh, we're gonna need the hash. So we want the hash, so that's gonna be a stir. Okay, so then before I even do this, we need to create the hash. Which this we can create this one I can create a function for because it's not going to, a test for, because this is not going to interact with the file system in any way. So okay, so should get checksum of file. Now, do I have like utilities for this? Okay, get object directory name, get object file name, not decompressed, next chunk. Okay, so this actually goes into utils, doesn't it? Okay, so then I want to put these into here. So we're gonna have a pub function get hash. We're gonna take in a string. So we have the content, which is a stir, and then that's it. That's all I'm gonna get the hash from. So we're gonna return either result or an object.